Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Discriminating Gamer. Say, did you know that Head & Shoulders was releasing a new body wash? It's called Knees and Toes. Today we're taking a look at Joyride High Seas, the expansion to Joyride Survival of the Fastest by Rebellion Unplugged. In Joyride High Seas, the expansion to Joyride Survival of the Fastest, what you're going to get is you're going to get another vehicle that you can actually add to your Joyride Survival of the Fastest game. Okay, now this one here is going to come with basically a pirate van. Now what you're going to get inside this small box is you're going to get a dashboard, you're going to get the wooden car for it, you'll get 5 dice, 1 gear shift, and you're going to get 3 ability tokens that are going to be unique to that van. Now you're also going to get 2 new items. All right, you're going to get the anchor, you're going to get 4 tiles of that, and an item description plaque token, and you're also going to get the harpoon, 4 items of that, and also an item description for that as well. Now you're also going to get, there's a new module of this, and you're going to get these boost straps. All right, and they're little 2 hex pieces you can put on the map somewhere you want, and they're going to have a +2 or +3. And what happens is when you run over those with your car, you're going to get that boost with your car. So if you don't want the additional movement, don't run over the token. Okay. And that's all you're going to get. So there's not a lot to this game, but you know it's enough to the game towards it actually makes it just gives it that little more. Okay, the anchor's really cool. The anchor's an item that if you pick it up, you can drop it down and basically you can cut your movement in half. The harpoon's cool because if you shoot it forward and it lands into a barrier, you can pull yourself forward, or you can shoot at another car and you can kind of spin them around. So you can kind of mess up your cars that way. And I've already described how the bootstraps are going to work. So it works really good. And the nice thing is the little leaflet that comes inside the box gives you a nice description of how the harpoon pulling cars works. So there really isn't any problems in how that works. Like in the base game, the back side of the player board in this actually has a the artwork's kind of grayed out a little bit, so it's not so vibrant, so it's easier to tell the different locations that you can actually put your tokens and whatnot. But just as far as I'm concerned, this is just a phenomenal expansion to what I consider to be a phenomenal game. And anytime you can just add, say, another car to a racing game and just 1 or 2 more tiles that really don't change the rules, they don't add any length, to me, this is what I call one of those perfect expansions. You throw it in the box, you teach with it, and it never leaves. There's no reason to ever pull this out of the box. And it just adds more and more good stuff. Another van, another car, more top. There you go. I'm rambling. I'm done. As far as expansion goes, if I'm gonna, and I normally don't rate expansions, but I would rate this right with the game. Right now, this game sits in an 8. I'm going to put this expansion right at an 8 because it does. It just adds the same. If you have Joyride Survival of the Fastest and you think you may want just a little bit more, I say buy it. Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we please ask that you like this video on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on Facebook, on X, and we please ask that you leave a comment on all these platforms, and if you can subscribe to us as well, we'd greatly appreciate it. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the content we provide here, we humbly ask you click on the Super Thanks button and leave a tip. You know, growing up, my sister and I, we were very competitive. We laughed all the time, but I laughed harder.
One, two, three. So he kills you.
No, he doesn't.
Unless you rock slide him.
A rock tunnel.
Rock tunnel.
And I'm gonna go fishing.